Hi everyone, welcome back. Here we have a Kona Fire Mountain 1990s, and it looks a little bit rough in all fairness, but it is completely original as far as I can tell. It was in with a bunch of other bikes which was being sold as a job lot, and I've just caught the down tube Kona sign on the ad, and the guy said, "Yeah, come and grab that one if you just want that one." I'll show you a picture now of the bike lot. So yeah, the guy come back and said he'd do it for a tenner. So it's an absolute bargain, really. So he said it had been in a field for a few years in some long grass. But to be fair, if that is the case, it's not really done too bad. I mean, yeah, there's quite a bit of rust on the cables. We've got some grass, which Ozzy thinks is tasty. A bit of rust on the crank, on the front mech, and nice bit of grass there on the free wheel. But if you look at the rims, there's nothing. There's a little tiny bit of brake marking on the back. On the front, there's literally nothing. There's no wear to the rims, so it's literally not been used, which is crazy, really, for a bike of over 30 years old. So what I normally do with bikes is break them down and sell the parts, but because this is so complete and original, I think I'm gonna tidy it up a bit. Even got the original tyres. Just faded there from the sun. Not exactly a great spec. Got STX and an Altus front mech. Tektro V-brakes with Shimano shifters and Tektro levers. The only thing that stands out massively is the original Kona grips. Unfortunately, them have gone. And Tioga headset, original SDG saddle, original Kona seat post. But I imagine this has got a lot of potential. The frame's not really bad. There's a bit of marking here, little scab there, but it's what people are after. Nice original condition, just needs cleaning up. So what I think we'll do, we'll get it in the stand and let's have a closer look. Start breaking it down, cleaning it up, seeing if anything majorly is wrong. Obviously the cables are going to be toast. Pedals, them could be an issue. Them might not come off because you can see the rust there, and that'll grip quite nicely to them alloy crank arms. Chain's a bit rusty, but yeah, I'm excited with this one. What a cool little thing for a tenner. Chrome molly frame, RST forks, 381. I'm pretty sure them are the originals. Yeah, really nice little thing. that's enough waffle. Let's get it in the stand. A great start. Just undone the seat clamp to hire the seat, and seat post is seized. So I'll put some lubricant down there and take the reflector off, so we've got enough gap for the bike to go in the stand, and then let that soak in there in the meantime. Let's get rid of some of this grass. Somebody was obviously having a go at this, riding through some long grass. And then just gave up on it. In the 1990s. Okay. Let's pop our chain back on. I fixed it. The brake's catching a little bit, so just disconnect that brake. Should we see if we've got any gears? Yes. We have gears. Okay, they're not coming back down, but they went up. Middle. Our shifter's sticking. So we've got a shifter sticking. Oh, the gears have come back down now. Crazy. Even with all this rust in the cables, the gears still work. Crazy. So this shifter is alright, operating as it should, and then this left side click into 2 and then nothing, so we've got to fix that. So the wheel is the wheel's straight, no play in the bearings, tyres just catching off the frame there, that's all. It's just because it's flat. Let's have a look at the front. Let's just disconnect this cable. It's difficult with one hand. Yeah, the rim's nice and straight as well. Bit of play in that front hub. Maybe our wheel's loose. No, so there is a little bit of play in there. Is there? Yeah. Bit of paint bubble. Rusty bolts. They're not bad. A little bit of rust at the top. Still greased up in there. Inside there we need to check as well. Right, so I'm just going to put a bit of spray around these pedals before I try and crank them. And obviously we've got the spray already inside there, entering into the frame there, hopefully, to remove that seat post. The last thing I want to do is spend a load of time on this bike if I can't get this seat post out. Obviously, being steel frame alloy post, it may be a problem to get it out. So that's the next job. Make sure that we can get that through. If that's all right, we can start stripping it down. Obviously, we can replace the crank if the pedals are seized on. But yeah, if you look at them teeth, they're all nicely shaped, no wear, which again points to this bike being hardly used. So I've got the chain checker, and let's just see if we can prove my theory. It won't even go in. Oh, it has. So new chain is 5 to 25 and 1.0 is replace. So once that's on, we can then switch it, press it down, and that's me forcing it. So yeah, she done nothing. She's done absolutely nothing. That's crazy, that, isn't it? Imagine getting that bike as a kid and not using it. If I had this bike as a kid, there'd be nothing left of it now. I'd be the coolest kid in Coalpool. Right. A bit of spray on the pedals, and let's try and get that seat post out. This is the only spray I've got left at the moment. I need to order some. Just make sure you can see what's going on. Really don't want to break this saddle or bend the rails. For a bit more spray on there, guys, and then leave that to sit on there for a good hour, I think. I can heat up this frame a little bit just round here, which should help, but I'm gonna avoid that at the moment. Oh, a little rip in the seat. Never mind. I got this from the car boot. I'll tell you what, it's brilliant. It was £8, because I've limited space in the shed, so when it's warm in the summer I can tinker about out here. Just screwed it to the side of the shed on the beam. But quick release there, so you can just tilt the angle. Quick release on there as well. I'll tell you what, it's absolutely brilliant. Well chuffed with it. Right then, let's try and get these pedals off. Not try. There's going to be no try about it, we am. Grab this side. Oh yes. What I'm going to do is just put a little bit of air in this tyre, because that rubbing on that frame where the tyre's sort of been squashed, and it's set, it'll rub away that paint in no time. So I'm going to put a bit of air in that tyre. Got me gel blow. Again, car boot. I think it was £3, something like that. Amazing what you can find at car boot. Right, let's just tilt. Let's just tilt my stand, so I can bump up that tyre a bit easier. Imagine if there's no punches. I'd be impressed. Really impressed. Should be enough just to stop you. Okay, it's not. The wheel not in this one. That is very odd. The gap in the top's fine, it's just the gap in at the bottom. Also, I've got a twisted frame. That's the end of the video. Oh, you know, stand. So not very good. No, something not quite right there, guys. So if you see our gap in here, it's perfect. And if you see the gap in down here, look how far off that is. I thought it was just the tyre, but that is a mile off. I need to set the wheel out and have a good look, see if I can work out why. Gutted. Absolutely gutted. It's been a while since I've done a video and I've finally found something that, you know, a nice little project to share, and it's not quite worked out. Never mind. Never mind, I said I'm gutted. Two things. I bigged up that stand and then literally with the bike tilting, the weight of it, it's just started slipping on the gears, so that's crap. So ignore what I said earlier on, unless it's just a broken one. And the frame has a big issue, which I'll show you now. So, a bit deflated, to be honest. A bit deflated. As you can see there. Not even showing you, am I? Look at that. It's like something's grinded into it. Can't even make out like any stress marks in the paint. Gutted. It's had a good old whack. I suppose it can be repaired, but it's not something I'm going to do. It's just going to knock it so much. It's just not worth doing. So yeah, I had the big video planned for that one. And full strip down, basically, clean it, fix any problems, and put it back together looking all nice and new. What it was meant to be. I think that's the end of the video really, because what else can I do with it? Obviously I've still got to strip it down and I'll be selling the parts, but people like to see, you know, these old things returned to life and restored. This cheers me up. Seeing Ozzy having some fun. It is quite painful when that snake whips you. See you soon, guys.